Hi everyone, I am here with another Bath & Body Works Empties video in my Shrink My Stash challenge. This is one of the cubes from my Bath & Body Works storage, which you would have seen if you've seen my collection video. And you can see it is completely full of empties. So I'm just going to be doing one of these empty videos pretty much every time that my little cube here gets full. And this is one of those rare evenings where everybody's gone. My sister and her 10-month-old are out, my boyfriend's at work, and my 5-month-old is asleep. So I actually have a few minutes. I'm going to try to squeeze out this video real quick. So I'm just going to slide this cube over here so I can reach in. Maybe, there we go, block out the light a little bit. Sorry, I'm going to scoot the camera over here so you got a better view. And I'm just going to start pulling things, well, there we go. I'm just going to start pulling things out of this box. They're not in any particular order. I've just been tossing them in as we finish them. Okay, so the first one here, this is a Cozy Vanilla Cream Foaming Hand Soap. And of course, this is all Bath & Body Works, unless I say otherwise. There are a few other products in here. This is the Foaming Hand Soap. It, to me, was just like a really sweet whipped cream. It smelled just like super sweet whipped cream. We had it in the bathroom on my boyfriend's sink. I used it a few times. I really enjoyed it. He loves vanilla scents, so that is definitely one I would repurchase if it were to come back out. Next, I have a medium candle. It came in this really pretty hobnail glass, and it was in the fragrance Georgia Peach. And I got this free with one of those free item coupons. And the only reason I got it is because I wanted this glass. I'm actually using it in the bathroom as a little toothbrush holder. And it's just really cute. So, yeah, that's the only reason I got it. I picked this fragrance because I wanted the clear glass. They were all in different colors. I think maybe Lilac Blossom came in a clear one, but I hate Lilac Blossom. So, this Georgia Peach was meant to be a repackage of Market Peach. They do smell very similar. However, I burned a Market Peach mason jar candle, which is about the same size, just a couple months ago, and it was super strong. I burned it in the bathroom. It filled the house. I burned this one in the bathroom and could barely smell it if I was standing in the bathroom. So the throw on this one is definitely much worse than the Market Peach. So I would not repurchase it. Again, I only purchased it for the glass to begin with, and it was free. The next thing I have here is a body spray, and this is in the fragrance Orange Sapphire. I don't know if there's any way for you to read that label there. This is an older fragrance. It is discontinued. I don't believe it's online anymore. It is a blood orange fragrance. Just a really deep, clear citrus scent. No other notes, no floral. Just super strong orange citrus. I did like it. However, the reason I quit wearing it a couple years back was because it's a summer scent. There's really no other season that this fits for because it's such a clear orange. However, when I wear it, at least, it attracts bees. And I had to quit wearing it because I spend my summers outdoors. We go camping. I used to go run. I was just always outside. And I got so sick of having bees all over me. So I did wear it recently. I'm not going outdoors near as much. Again, I have my 5-month-old and I keep my 10-month-old nephew all day. So we go outside in the yard a little bit, but I'm not out, running 3 miles anymore. So I went ahead and finished it up. It's a great scent, but I wouldn't repurchase because I don't want to deal with that. I also finished up the matching body cream here. You can see the packaging is awful. The little bits of plastic flaked off on my hands as I was using it. And then I had lotion on my hands with little bits of plastic. So if I put the lotion on my body, I ended up with little tiny bits of orange and blue plastic all over me. It was gross. I'm glad it's done. I ended up just like slathering it on to try to use it up. And no, it's not doing that because it's old. It was doing that when I first bought it, and it's another reason I quit using it. I've had that same problem with Twilight Woods in the past, actually. So again, it's a good scent. I really like it. I would repurchase it if it didn't attract bees. That's really what's stopping me from repurchasing. The next thing here is a 3-wick candle in Espresso Bar. This scent has come back to Bath & Body Works under several names. Right now it's a White Barn exclusive, I believe, called Italy. It's been Harvest Coffee. It's been a couple different things. I actually ordered this. This was my very first test candle order back when test stores would accept phone orders and the 10 off of 30 survey coupons. And I ordered a ton of these, and I was super happy when they went wide, and I bought even more. It's just a really great coffee scent. I'll turn it and show you the notes. I'm not going to read them out. You can pause and read. But it's just really a strong coffee with like a hint of dark chocolate in there. It's really nice, and I love the way it makes the whole house smell like a coffee bar. So I would definitely continue to repurchase that. Next, this is not a Bath & Body Works product. This is a 3-wick candle in the fragrance Rose from Mainstays. This is a Walmart brand. I've used their 3 wicks before. They're $3 to $4 depending on where you shop. Walmart prices are, pretty flexible across the country, but they're usually $3 to $4. They burn clean, but it's far from perfect. I've had a problem with every one I've ever burned, but for the price and the performance, I usually risk it if there's one I think I will like. This one had a great rose scent on cold throw, but when I burned it, it had more of like a baby powder scent, which isn't bad, but it's not what I wanted. I wanted rose. I do have a couple more of these in my stash. I won't be repurchasing after I use them up, but I did want to talk about the burn on this candle real quick. Now, if you look in there, it burned all the way down. That is a clean burn. Very little wax left over, very little on the side, no sooting, perfectly spaced wicks. This candle looks perfect, and it was a pain in the butt to burn. It was awful. The first couple times I lit it, the wicks moved so much that they were actually in a straight line right in the center. It was like all 3 of them, boop, 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 right across the center, which happens to all my Mainstays. The wicks always kind of migrate. And I just kept lighting it again. I don't care enough about a $3 candle to baby it. It's just going to do what it's going to do, so be it. So I let it burn like that for a while, no big deal. It's still pulled all the way out, so I don't really care. And then one of the wicks extinguished. So I had 2 wicks burning. Again, whatever. I'd burn it a few hours, blow it out, relight it. I'm not going to baby it. Well, I lit it for a while. I came back, and all of a sudden the 3rd wick had reappeared. So at that point, it was down to about here. It was nearly done. So the next time I lit it, I lit all 3 wicks, and it burned perfectly all the way to the bottom. So it had a really nice burn for like the last inch of wax. So fair warning with Mainstays, there's some good scents. Throw is hit or miss, and burning is hit or miss. They're kind of a pain in the butt to deal with, but they're cheap. So, give one a try if you think you found a fragrance you like. Okay, next is another 3-wick from Bath & Body Works. This is Vanilla Chai. I got this at the recent semi-annual sale. Oh my god. Please excuse my awful fingernails. They were painted bright orange, and I've spent the last 2 days building furniture for the nurseries, and they look awful. I should have taken that off before filming. I'm so sorry. Anyway, please ignore the fingernails. This is Vanilla Chai. I got it at the most recent semi-annual sale. I really liked it. I love chai tea. I love the way it smells. So I had to give this a try. It smells really good, super strong throw, perfect burn. But by the time it got down to about the last third, it was giving me a headache every time I lit it, which I hope was kind of a fluke, because I have a few more of these and iced almond chai. I love them so much. I want to be able to enjoy them. So I really hope they don't all give me a headache like that. I hope it was just like a, one-time fluke there. This next product is a very, very old body cream in Cucumber Melon. If you want to know how old it is, you can look up top. New formula, triple moisture body cream. This is from when the body creams, I forget what they used to be called. Maybe just body cream or ultra moisture, I don't know. But they became triple moisture body creams in 2009. And that's when this is from. This is actually my boyfriend's. Cucumber Melon is his scent. And it's just taken him several years to finish a body cream. But it's a nice, clean scent. He likes it. I like it. I will definitely repurchase. Just an all-over, classic fragrance. I believe it came back for the last semi-annual sale as well. All right, this next one is not Bath & Body Works. This is Aroma Beads. This was a single wick candle, I believe from Target, possibly Walmart, don't really remember. And what was cool about this candle, you can kind of see it, maybe. The wax was these little bitty balls of wax, and only the very top portion was a solid piece of wax. The rest were just teeny tiny balls. And the whole point was that as it burned, each of those balls would release extra quick fragrance because they were so tiny they would burn really quickly. I lit it. I gave it several chances as a candle. It had burn problems. It had no throw. So I popped the little bit of wax off the top and poured the beads in my warmer thinking that would give it a better chance. Still no throw. So I will not be repurchasing from Aroma Beads. Even though I will say on Cold Sniff that is the most authentic pineapple scented candle I've ever come across. You just can't smell it when you burn it. All right, next in here, this is the 2-ounce preview lotion of Sweet Pea Forever. If you want to talk about how old this is, I believe it was 2010. Actually, let me check. Nope, can't see. I was going to say the manufacturer number should be on here somewhere, but it's under that sticker, and I can't peel that sticker off, and I'm not going to waste time doing it. Anyway, roughly 2010. Came out as the 10th anniversary for Sweet Pea. They also did Moonlight Magic at the same time, 10th anniversary for Moonlight Path. To me, this smells like if Sweet Pea and Carried Away had a baby, and then you stirred in some citrus. I like it. I don't love it. When I bought it, I liked it more, but now it just smells a little too juvenile for me. I still used it. It's nice, but I wouldn't wear it out or anything. Next, I have a hand soap here. This is a deep cleansing hand soap in Aloha Orchid. Beautiful packaging. Love the packaging. Loved the scent, a nice, light, tropical floral. I don't usually buy a lot of tropical scents because I hate coconut, and they put coconut in all of them. This one did not have coconut. I loved it. I would definitely repurchase. And in case you were wondering, I would not repurchase Sweet Pea Forever. Not that it'll be coming back. Another 3-wick here. This is in the fragrance Poolside. This has come back as suntan a couple times. I personally think they smell different. This year's suntan did not smell like the original suntan, does not smell like Poolside. All very, very similar. They're siblings. They are siblings that are nearly identical, but they are not identical. Poolside is the absolute best. It's just a really great kind of sunscreen fragrance. Super strong. It burned really well. It had a great throw. I absolutely love it. I would definitely repurchase if they would bring it back as Poolside. Original formula. Quit changing the formula. It was good the first time. And FYI, the wax that's left in all of these candles, I will pop out and put in my milk. I'm going to make a mess. I will pop out and put in my warmer. Right now I have the rest of the Island Pineapple in there. Another 3-wick. This is not from Bath & Body Works. This is Rainforest Hideaway from 719 Walnut Avenue. These are sold at Walmart. They are not in the candle section. They are in the Febreze, Glade, home cleaning supply section. They're roughly $5, and they're almost all dupes for Bath & Body Works scents. This is a dupe for the London Calling, London Tea and Lemon, whatever it's being called this year. Absolutely love it. Really great fragrance. You'd never know from the name, but it's a dupe. It's a perfect match. The only problem I had with this candle, it had a great throw, but it did not have the best burn. The wicks kept drowning, so I had to remove, I had to baby it and remove wax with a cotton ball pretty much every time I burned it. But for $5 and as a dupe of one of my favorite scents, I can't complain that much. I have a couple more in my stash, and I will probably continue to repurchase that. This is a Moonlight Path Luxury Bubble Bath. I bought this when I was pregnant. I have a lot of Moonlight Path that I bought when I was pregnant. I loved it. I hated it before I was pregnant. I'm not a big fan of it now, but while I was pregnant, I loved it. I used most of it then. I had a little bit left over. I decided to just go ahead and use it up. It was nice. These bubble baths have super strong fragrance. The whole bathroom smells like them. Long-lasting bubbles, really nice lather. but they're pricey and I use them so quickly. I go through a bubble bath so fast that I won't be repurchasing any more bubble baths from Bath & Body Works unless they're on like 75% off. I found a few, like white citrus was 75% off at the Christmas semi-annual sale. I bought a few. But other than that, I'm just not going to be buying them because I go through them too quickly for how much they cost. They're, they retail at $14, and I want to say that price may have even gone up since then, or will be going up. Alright, the next thing I have here is a body cream in the Sweet Pea Forever. Now this one, same scent as that little lotion back there, but my boyfriend hated the cream. Like, not wearing it, he never wore it. He hated it when I wore it. The little lotion didn't bother him. I wore the spray with both of them. That didn't bother him. But that cream, he said, to me it smelled the same. But to him, it smelled like medicated cream for old people. So I used about half of it. It was really bothering him. He hated it. So I squeezed the rest into a tub, made it into a sugar scrub, used it in the shower. It was a really moisturizing scrub, and then the scent didn't linger on my body as much because I always use body wash after I scrub, and it didn't bother him. So that was fine. Again, I wouldn't really repurchase Sweet Pea Forever if it were to come back. I finished off a fine fragrance mist in Maui Hibiscus Beach. This is not the same Maui that came out this year. I believe that's Maui Mango Surf. This one was a floral, a really strong floral with kind of that beachy scent in there. I really liked it. Again, I don't buy a lot of these tropical scents because of the coconut. There was no coconut in that. It was a really nice scent. I enjoyed it. I always wear sprays with my lotions. I never wear just one or the other. And I didn't have a lotion to match that, so I wore it with a couple other little lotions that I didn't have anything to match. They're probably lower in the bin here. But it blended really well with almost everything I tried it with. So it was a really good spray to kind of mix with other scents. And I would probably repurchase it, to be honest. I probably would. That kind of surprises me. So this next one I have is a candle from the Febreze Home Collection in the fragrance White Peach. It's huge. It's only 12 ounces of wax, but this is a huge, heavy glass. I may wash it out and keep the glass as like some sort of vase or something because it's a really good glass. It is a two-wick candle. You can see how off-center they were. This candle had awful burn. You can see all the soot. It never once got a full wax pull, and you can see why. And I should have never bought this candle because the bottom of it is more narrow than the top. So the wicks are through the middle here. Sorry, it's not going to focus. There we go. The wicks are here, which is fine for the bottom, but as the jar gets larger, they're just not strong enough to pull the wax all the way. So I would not repurchase any of these home collection candles. I don't even know if they still sell them, but this is just a bad shape jar for their candles. And it was also not a very strong throw. It was a very, very light peach scent. You could really hardly smell it in the room. I would not repurchase. Have to stand up to reach in the bottom of the bucket now. We're getting there. This one is a Mahogany Teakwood Shower Gel. This came out for the most recent semi-annual sale. I love this. I was never really obsessed with the home fragrance, but I love the body care. I love that my boyfriend and I can both use the shower gels. I think I bought like 6 or 7 of them during the semi-annual sale. Really great fragrance. I believe they're going to be an online exclusive fragrance now, which makes me happy because I will definitely be repurchasing that. It is an awesome shower gel. I'm really glad that we managed to get several of them. Next, this is a deep cleansing hand soap. These little duckies used to come out during the semi-annual sale. I believe this one was originally Sweet Pea, but I bought it years ago, used it up, and I've just been refilling it for several years because my old bathroom was pink and green, so this just was really cute in there. But, you know, again, it's a little juvenile. Like, I've probably had it since college. And it's just time for it to go. So, most recently, it had fresh picked Blueberries deep cleansing hand soap in it. I like the scent. It literally smelled like washing your hands with fresh blueberries. Like, you could have just grabbed a handful and squeezed them. Same scent. It was nice. I would probably repurchase it. I really miss that first fresh picked line. It was very authentic. I really enjoyed it. They need to bring some of those back because they were really nice. Next, I have a 2-ounce preview lotion in Cashmere Glow. The bottle is all bloated and melty because it was in my car. We live in Texas, 100 plus degrees. Gross. So the bottle kind of ballooned. This is a decent fragrance. To me, it's really more of a holiday fragrance. I just wanted to use it up because the bottle was gross. It's okay. It's not one of my favorites. I tend to purchase a little like travel size set every holiday, but not one of my favorites. I don't know. I might keep repurchasing it around the holidays just because it's a very holiday scent to me, but not a favorite. Next is this Fresh Picked Strawberries Deep Cleansing Hand Soap. This is also from the original Fresh Picked line. This is really good. A little bit left there. Again, very authentic strawberry smell. This one was very sweet, but not a candy strawberry. Very fruity, authentic. Really enjoyed it. I would definitely repurchase that. This was a travel lotion in Endless Weekend. I believe I got this free as an employee gratis when I was still working for the company when the fragrance came out. I wouldn't have paid for this. I don't like Endless Weekend. So I went ahead and used it up. I used it with the Maui spray, which actually made it a lot better for me. But this is just not my scent. It reminds me a lot of Forever Sunshine that used to be. I think it may be online right now. I don't know. Just not a favorite of mine. Nothing wrong with it. I wouldn't repurchase it because I don't like the scent. We finished a Wild Iris and Honey body scrub. Really enjoyed this. Loved the fragrance. I wish I had gotten more. I just got the one, I believe. Loved it. Loved the consistency of the honey body scrub. Really great product. We both used it. We both enjoyed it. The only problem I have with it is that it's in a tube. I hate scrubs in a tube. It's almost impossible to get everything out. I pretty much filled this one with water and, rinsed out the rest of the scrub, but it's a pain in the butt. I prefer the ones that come in tubs. But if this one came in a tub, I would love it and absolutely purchase it again. All right, hang in there. We're almost done. This is a long video. I believe I had 33 items in this Empties video, so sorry, it's a bit long. We finished off this Jingle Bellini shower gel. The notes in this, I haven't been reading the notes, but I wanted to read these because the notes are peach champagne, apricot nectar, powdered sugar. And that is what you smell. This is one of the few products that I think they nailed it with the notes. You smell the peach, the bubbly, a little bit of that nectar, and the powdered sugar really comes through, which surprised me. This is not peach Bellini. I know it's named Bellini and has a peach. This is not peach Bellini. It's not peach sparkler. This is a very distinct scent, but it was really nice. And I would probably repurchase it if it ever came back out. Another deep cleansing hand soap. This came in a cute little apple container, and it was the fresh picked apple, I believe, or farm stand apple, or market apple. It was one of those red apple scents. They all smell the exact same to me. It was good. I would repurchase because I like to have apple scents in the kitchen, but nothing special. All the red apple scents smell the same to me. This is not a Bath & Body Works product. This is Mainstays Apples and Berries 3-ounce candle. It burned fine. It had pretty much no throw. I had it in the bathroom. You had to be standing directly on top of it to smell it. So I would not repurchase, but it is a nice smell. You just can't smell it when it's burning. I finished off this Bali Mango Body Lotion 2-ounce sample size from forever ago. I liked it. I'm not usually a mango person, but to me, I love eating mango. I don't like any of the mango body products. But to me, and I don't know if this was the age, because let's see here. Yeah, so this was 2010, so it technically expired. I don't know. If you listen to Bath & Body Works, it expired in 2012. If you go by labeling laws, it couldn't have expired before 2013, whatever. Anyway. But it smelled like bubblegum to me. Like it didn't smell like mango, it smelled like bubblegum. It wasn't bad, I enjoyed it. I used it with that Hibiscus Beach spray. It was really good. I would not repurchase it though, just because not a favorite. Finished off a mini candle in the fragrance Peach Bellini. Really enjoyed this one. It had a great throw. I had it in the bathroom, and it filled the bathroom and the master bedroom with scent. Just a really good mini candle. It had a lot more throw to it than I normally see in those, so I would probably repurchase that. Only one hand sanitizer since my last video, which is weird because my last video had like 6. But this is the Mahogany Teak Wood. Again, I really like this scent in body care. It smells just like the candle, just like the body care, just that Hollister or Abercrombie & Fitch, whichever one. I don't shop there. I don't know. I'm too old. Just a really great fragrance. I really enjoyed it. I would definitely repurchase that again. This is a travel size shower gel in Pure Paradise. I really liked this when it came out. It's a nice scent. It's not my favorite. I enjoy using it, but that's more for nostalgia. I first purchased this and started wearing it when I moved to Florida to work for Disney World. So every time I wear it, it kind of reminds me of that, which I really enjoyed being there. It was a really fun time. So I like kind of the nostalgia to this scent, but it's not one that I would really choose to wear. So I probably, if I ever repurchase, it'll be like another shower gel just for the memories, but I wouldn't purchase like the body care because it's just not my scent. Nearly done, nearly done. Here's another travel size in the Sweet Pea Forever. This was the body lotion. I've talked about that one plenty, so we'll just move on. Running out of room here. This is a Vanilla Berry Sorbet Deep Cleansing Hand Soap. Really liked this. It was just a nice, really sweet, authentic sorbet scent. Really good, just that berry. I enjoyed it. I would probably repurchase it again. It's not like an all-time favorite, but it's nice. Just a real clean, sweet berry scent. This is a Fiji Passionfruit body lotion. Came out with the Maui mango, or Bali mango, wow. And I believe Rio rumberry. So yeah, really good scent. I enjoyed it. It still had that bubblegum scent to me. It smelled very similar to the mango. Again, that may just be because they're very old. I wore it with the Hibiscus Beach Spray and it was fine, but I probably would never repurchase it if it came back out. It's a pure fruit scent, and that's a little too fruity for me, but it was okay. And now, just a couple of Wallflowers, and then I promise to stop talking. So the first Wallflower that I used was Green Grass. I had this plugged in over the litter box, which is kind of tucked away in a corner of the living room. It's been very light. I smell it, but rarely. I'll just randomly get kind of a sniff of it as I walk through the room, which is fine with me. I wasn't looking for anything overpowering. I just wanted it to kind of mask the litter box smell, and it's done that. So it did its job. This is just a clean grass. It smells like when somebody mows the grass. I enjoy it. I would probably repurchase it again. And then the next two, I just have the caps for, but I actually took a Sharpie and wrote the names on them so I would remember. So this one was, sorry about that, my camera kind of shut off for a minute. This was Lavender and Vanilla. We had this in the master bathroom, and it the scent kind of flows into the master bedroom. My boyfriend loves lavender, so I put it in there for him. It's okay, I don't love it, but I will definitely continue to purchase it because he really likes it. And then the last thing I have here is this Orange Ginger Wallflower. I don't believe they make those anymore. It's from the Aromatherapy line. I like it. I put it in our guest bath, which has become my sister's bathroom. I think it's still in there. It's nearly done, but I think she just left it in there. It's a nice scent, but to me, the Wallflower, after a while, started to smell like Windex. Not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, that's a cleaner, right? So it makes the bathroom smell clean, but it's kind of weird. So I don't know if I would repurchase it in a Wallflower, but I do like that scent in the body care. So yeah, that is everything I finished off since my last Empties video. I think it's been a little over a month. If I counted correctly, that's a total of 32 items, 33 items that I finished off this time.